morning. Thanks for joining me. Start bringing some fire. That heat that you just created, and bring it right kind of above your waist to your kidneys. And just feel the warmth of your hands on your kidneys. And take a slow, deep breath so that your kidneys move into your hands. And a slow breath out. This is kidney breathing. So slow, deep breath in. And just invite your lower mid back to just open up into your hands, expand into your hands. And a slow breath out. Let's do one more breath like this. Then take a breath in to your hands. As you exhale, glide your hands down the outside of your legs. And then bring your hands to the inside arch of your foot. And calves inside of your upper legs. And then float your hands up to the heavens. And then float your hands down to your lower back. So this is the two hands. Climb the legs to nourish the kidneys. So with our breath, take a breath into your hands. Exhale as you fold forward, gliding your hands down the outside and back of your legs. Now, inhale as you roll up and just bring your hands as you stroke the inside of your lower legs, your upper legs, and around your torso. Float your hands up to the heavens. And this is where, with your intention, connect to the essence of the universe. Then you're going to invite to fill, and most importantly, to fill your kidneys. So let's put that all together. So take a breath in to your hands. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale as you roll up, stroking the inside of your lower legs, upper legs. Up. And then as I'm talking, I'm getting lost with the breath. We'll do that one more time, and I won't talk. I'll just do breath. So inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll up, connect to that essence. Exhale, and just invite that essence to fill your body, but also to fill your kidneys. So that inhale, exhale, and then stroking the inside of your legs. Connect to that essence, and then invite that essence to fill. So today's class will be focusing on the water element in balance for a bunch of reasons that might become apparent throughout our class. So as we take a breath in, bringing that energy to our kidneys, and as we exhale, actually stroking our bladder meridian. As we inhale and roll up, we're stroking our kidney meridian. And then we're filling all of us with the essence, that Jing of the universe. Let's do that one more time. So take a slow breath into your hands. And then exhale as you glide your hands down the outside of your back and forward fold. Roll up as your hands stroke the inside of your shins, your thighs. And float your hands down. Float your hands to your lower belly. Drop your awareness into your feet. And invite your feet just sink into the earth, sending roots. Invite your tailbone to soften. And then as if a thread of white light, just lifting the crown of your head up to the heavens. And take a slow, deep breath into your hands and into your kidneys. And a slow breath out. We'll do one more breath like this. And turn your awareness inwards. And notice what you feel. And then let's bring fire to our hands again. This time we're going to bring that fire, so the fire element, which we're going to bring to the water element, which is our kidneys and our urinary bladder. Put your one hand on your back on your kidney, the other hand sandwiched in front of it. And what we're going to do is this massage. I've learned this from Daisy Lee. So you're going to give some rubs. So you're going to rub your kidney both from the back, but from the front. Now, if your shoulders are, soften your shoulders, and maybe if your shoulders feel tight, you rub with the back of your hand. So then you're going to do a little compression and press. And in this movement, the our kidneys are a place where we can store fear that no longer serves us. And also we can store things that are connected to that, which could be grudges or anxiety. So we're going to rub. What we're going to do is we're going to release what no longer serves us with a soft bend to our knees. And then we're going to let the water just dissolve. No longer serves us. Then as we come around, we're going to bring in some fresh healing water. And then we'll rub the other side. So give your kidneys a good rub in the front and the back. Really bring that fire to the water. Now, do a little press. Just feel that warmth. Take a breath in and then just release what no longer serves you. And imagine what no longer serving you to just dissolve, wash away, pulling in fresh healing energy. So we'll do this a few more times. Take a breath in and release. And bring it in. And just give it a rub. And release. And turn your awareness to your kidneys. See if you can still feel that sort of tingling from the rubbing, still feel that heat. Then opening your eyes, bring one leg forward, and you're going to shift your leg to your front leg. And we're going to do a series of bear frolics to support the water element. So since we're frolicking as a bear, imagine that you've got these bear claws, right? So here's your bear claws. You're going to shift your weight to your front leg. And as you shift your weight more to your front leg, lift off your back heel. You're going to turn, because what you're doing is you're looking for berries. Bear looking for berries. So turn and twist. And your elbows. And look behind you and see if there's any. So then come back. Not so many berries that way. So we're going to bring our other leg forward. Shift your weight to your front leg. And as you're twisting, lift your back heel off and turn. And just see, looking all around, if there's any berries. And come back. Way back. So we still haven't found enough berries to give us the breakfast we need. So as you're turning, it feels right. Lift your toe off a little bit and lean forward a little bit and really expand your view, rooting your weight into that standing leg, and the legs bend the back up and shift. Come back. So bring the other leg forward. Shift your front leg. Lift your back toe off. Start to turn from your hips and your waist. Then on also your shoulders and your neck. And if you lift that back toe up, keep turning. Twist. Feel that twist all through your spine. And come back. So let's do one more series of this bear looking for berries. So bring one leg forward, shift your weight, lift your back heel up, start to turn. First from your hips, then your waist, and your upper back and your shoulders. And then when up your foot, if that feels right. And then I'm going to hook my foot into a bush. So my foot up, twisting, looking all around, feeling that stretch in my neck and my traps. Actually, from the top of my head. And maybe keep leg lifted and back. A little shake out. Let's do our last leg. So bear pose up. Shift your weight. And whenever it feels right, toe off or not. And then turn from your upper back, lower back, upper back, neck, shoulders. Lift that back toe off. Hook it in a branch up high. Still twisting. Feeling that twist all along the side of your legs. Soften your shoulders and come back and jiggle it out. And then with your feet a little wider, shift your weight to one side. Whatever side you shifted your weight, turn your torso the other way, keeping the crown of your head lifted. and paying attention to your knees, right? So you don't want, like my knee went over too far. So shift over. So shift your weight and turn. So shift, and we're shifting into the bear ambles through the forest. So bears, I think they're called pace walkers, or at least they're close to a pace walker. And a pace walker is a gait in the trekking world where limbs on both sides work together, right? We're diagonal walkers. So here you are, you're now walking like a bear. So your front and back limbs come together. So keeping your spine straight, turning, and just enjoying that rootedness that the bear has to the earth. And then let your arms just start to knock on your lower belly. And in today's class, we'll be working with our bladder meridian. Bladder meridian's amazing. I think it's the longest one. It starts on the inside of our eye, goes up the top of our head, down our back, down to our tailbone, down to the middle of our knee, and then there's like another branch that goes up on the other side of the lower back. So there's like 2 branches on your back. You got to look at it sometime. And then ultimately down. Ultimately, does it go down to the outside of your pinky? I gotta check that. All right, so we're knocking on all these great acupressure points for our bladder and our kidney. And then slow it down and just turn the awareness inwards and notice what you feel. And then our next bear frolic is that growling bear. So all good growling bears are holding a boulder. So you're holding this boulder. What's going to happen is you're going to forward fold with the boulder, but you're a benevolent bear. So you're going to keep that rock, that boulder from hitting anything. Now turning from your waist, and I'll do your mirror image. Not that that matters if we're all doing a forward fold. But I'm going to turn, and then you're going to lead with your right elbow as you're going to twist, lifting that boulder up and over, right? So then we're going to bring that boulder down and around. So then I feel like I'm prone to dizzy morning, so I'm going to go back the way I came. So I'm going to turn from my waist, and I'm going to lead mirror image from my left elbow up. Here comes the boulder, and bring the boulder down. So with our breath, turning from your kind of rotating your torso, leading from the elbow of your right arm. Take a breath in as you inhale the boulder up. And then my favorite part is you exhale, you're going to down. So inhale that boulder up and exhale. Let's do one more. So lifting that boulder up high and then and then gently put the boulder down on the ground and relax your neck and your shoulders. Growling Bear was great for a bunch of different organs, but it's actually great for our bladder. Now take your hands smack in the middle of your knee. Just a nice rub hips and just rub in that spot. And this is and so bladder 40 is actually great. It's also a great point for lower point pain. So maybe even take your whole hand, just rub the back of your hands. Tight fists. Bring them to your lower back. Under and roll up. And just push and open your hip flexor. And come to center. And then find your navel and smack back from your navel. That's your door of life, your Ming Men. Now take that point and just take 2 fingers. I'll show you. And right here we have bladder 23. So why that matters is you're going to take your thumbs. I'll show you. So I put my thumbs in that point, and I'm going to push as I push my hips forward. And then I'm going to release. And I'm just going to give a little love to these acupressure points, bladder 23. So inhale. And notice how much pressure feels good. Notice if that spot, for me, the spot is tender, but I've got some kidney stones that I'm a little worried about right now. Maybe hence the water element class today. So notice if it's tender, and if it is, then adjust the pressure accordingly. Now take your thumbs and slide down about an inch. Do the same thing. So inhale. What we're going to do is we're going to walk our hands all the way down parts of this bladder meridian. So each time you forward, drop your hands a little inch. Chances are you're getting yet another bladder meridian point. And you might say, well, I have no issues with my, it's the bladder meridian, but all these points have all sorts of connections and all sorts of ways to support vibrancy in our body. So now I'm about down to my tailbone. So I'm going to take my hands in a light fist, and I'm going to push into my tailbone because there's a bunch of bladder points all into my tailbone. So I'm going to give that a little massage. And then I'm going to knocking up and down. I'm going to slow it down. Put awareness from the smack the middle of our back, down our spine on either side, and just notice any sensations. And then standing with your feet a little wider, we'll continue with our big like one. Next movements. Doing a bit of like a Sumo squat. So toes can be turned out a lot or a little, depending a wide stance or not. And then you can, as you sink down into your squat, notice if your knees are kind of caving in a little, so invite them to track over your toes. Notice your tailbone to drop softly toward the earth. And then also notice, oh, this feels good today. Or like, no way, I'm going to do this. So find your squat. Lift up your palms, face the heavens, as if you're holding platters, because all good bears that are frolicking are holding platters. Take a breath. And as you exhale, turn from your waist, keeping your hips facing forward. And inhale to center. And turn. Tempting to really want to turn, so you want to turn from your hips, but keep your hips facing forward. Take a breath in and exhale. Now these movements are supporting our kidney and our bladder. And then, truth be told, sometimes I maybe do these movements every day for a few weeks. And the last time I did these movements every day for a few weeks, true story, I think I lost an inch or two from my waist. That wasn't the intention, but it was kind of a fun side benefit. So either heal your water element or support your water element balance, but also bonus, trim your waist. So take a breath in and exhale. Take a breath into center and exhale. Well, let's do one more to each side. Take a slow breath in and exhale as you turn and inhale to center and turn. And then straighten your legs just to get so our next bear frolic for today, the bear pushes back. So hold up your platters, find your squat. Now as you turn, whatever direction you choose to turn, that hand is going to actually push back. And then inhale to center. So similar, but this time one hand pushes. Now I'm right against the wall, so I don't know when I can stop. So exhale, push, inhale to center. And we'll do this with slow, smooth breathing. Inhale and push. The bear pushes back. Well, the bear has lots of qualities that we can embody. And one of those qualities is rootedness to the earth and a certain fearlessness, because the emotion that can be connected, maybe I said this already today, can be fear. And so that fear can be super helpful to keep us safe. There's times when that fear actually doesn't serve us. So connect in to your fearlessness. Let's do one more. And then your legs, roll it out. And pretend one more your frog from the Sumo squat stance. So wiggle out your shoulders, see how they're doing. And maybe you want your platters a little lower. You're like, my shoulders were really ready for this today. Or lift up those platters, whatever feels right. Sink, softening your tailbone, inviting your knees to gently track over your toes. Oh, it is bear, pushes out. So you're going to shift your weight to one side as you push the other side. Shift your weight to center, and this time you're going to push. You're going to push down your other leg. So I'll speak through what's going to be my mirror image. So push out to the left as you lean your weight to the right. Come to center. And push out down, hovering over your right leg as your left leg bends. So with our breath, take a breath in. Push. Inhale to center and push. So it's sort of a great leg stretch, right? We got our inner leg and then our back of our leg. Now, meanwhile, our inner leg is home to our kidney meridian that starts at the back of our foot. And our back of our leg connects to our bladder meridian. So supporting the water element balance. Let's do one more. Inhale to center and exhale down. And now we're going to do the same thing with the other side. So shift your weight to the left as you push to the right. Inhale to center and push down. So waking up our legs, but also helping to bring stimulation and love to our bladder and kidney meridian. Do this as you shift. Listen to your knees. Maybe you want your have less of a bend in your knee. So let's take a breath in and exhale. Center and exhale down. So the bear pushes out. And the bear tapping into your favorite bear quality, be it rootedness, maybe the confidence or fearlessness. Let's do one more. And then slow it down. Just turn your awareness to your inner landscape. And just notice. And then walking your hands, your feet together. We do sort of shift to a snake. We're going to do the serpent spirals up the pillar. So this movement, you're going to have your feet soft as you bring your arms around. And you're going to take your left hand up to your inside of your shoulder. And then your left hand will come to your left. Right, left. I'm just going to say right there. Here we go. So down. Yes. Take a breath in, then exhale. And inhale. So as you exhale, you're going to release what no longer serves you, and then pull in. Kind of similar to that daisy lead movement, but it's kind of a whole body into a flow. So take a breath in and exhale. No longer serves you. And then bring in nourishing energy to our kidneys. So exhale out and inhale. The snake spirals up the pillar. Take a breath in and release and turn. So let's try playing with colors with this movement. So when you release, take a breath in And as you exhale, picture cloudy gray energy just coming out your fingertips. And picture the water just dissolving. Now bring in bright, vibrant blue. Now your backhand is resting on your kidneys. And picture that vibrant blue filling your kidneys. So take a breath in, exhale, cloudy gray. Inhale, vibrant blue. And then enjoy the movement, right? So water loves movement. Let's do one more. And then slow it down. And keeping a closed leg stance, glide your hips back as you float your arms up. And with our breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale, glide your hips back. And exhale down. Sort of crane soaring, bringing the fire element of the crane in balance with the water element. So inhale and exhale. Next time you inhale, as you exhale, stand taller and turn your thumbs back. As you inhale, float your hands up overhead. And then exhale, float your hands down. And this is showering chi, a version of Daisy Lee's movement. So inhale, float your hands up. Exhale, bring your thumbs back. Inhale. And then exhale, which is sort of connects to the movement we did in the very beginning, where we kind of invited sort of a shower of essence or whatever serves you. So inhale, connect to the nourishing energy of the earth, the palms of your hands. Exhale, stand taller as you turn your thumbs back. Inhale, let your palms connect to the energy of the sun and the moon and the stars. I'll take all of that energy and just like a shower of chi, just let it bathe your whole being. We'll do one more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. We'll do a final, which is a Kuan Yin's closing. So inhale. Exhale, turn your thumbs back. Inhale, bring your palms together overhead, connecting the palms of your hands, sort of bringing that fire. Got all these fire element points in our palms. And then invite that energy into your heart center. Take your knuckles, give a little rub, and give gratitude for all that you have. And give gratitude for all that you are. If it feels right, say the words, I am safe and I am well. And then send that safety and health out into the world to someone who could use it. And then bring it back. Give a little rub, final rub. And thank you. And may you have a wonderful week.